Hey guys. So I don't know if you guys can see all the way down there. The whole road, is like completely cut off. Watch my live on Monday. Not my live, but my video on Monday. Holy smoly macaroni. So many people are there. Really awesome turnout right now. You guys can probably see the trees in the way, but behind that stage is a whole entire fair. And so I came up here to Slice to actually do a video because the streets are crowded. Like, and a lot of people are out. It's pretty exciting. I don't know if you guys can hear it down there, but all the way right there from the Smoked Wings place. Oh, I can't believe I forgot the name of them. I know the owner, Vincent Shamar. Brick City Flames. Right there. There's a whole entire stage. After that stage, a great crowd has showed up. Right now, I am at Sliced, and Sliced has 100 peso slices. Jolly Roger has 150 pesos for a nice big thick bratwurst hot dog, to 200 pesos with chips. Oh wow, so good. It was so exciting. I actually brought Noche, and then afterwards took Noche home because it was a lot for her. Too many people. So I jumped on a motor concho with her, took her home, dropped her off, and I came back. But yeah, a lot of kids. You guys make sure you watch my video on Monday. I walked across the beach on Monday. I walked today. I walked across the beach. I showed you guys what's happening on the beach. And not only that, I showed you guys what's happening on the road, the close down of Pedro Clisante. And then I took some more video. Pretty exciting. Now, there's no girls, but the girls are at their spot. You know, I'm doing a video next week on the girls and, talking about what's happening with the girls. I'll be putting that video up on Wednesday. So Monday. Hey! Oh, I know that guy, but he didn't look up. Let me turn the camera around this way so you guys can see what's happening over there. So, hold on. So yeah, the girls, they're dressing up very nicely now. They're no longer wearing flip-flops and just whatever shoes and yoga gear. The girls are dressing up very nicely in dresses and nice shoes, and they are going to one place. And they're chilling out there. See the Tienda Mac Phoenix right there? They closed down that whole entire Chinese store, and they are making it into a furniture store. And I knew it. A friend of mine was like, Cerise, maybe they're going to make like like all you can eat Chinese restaurant because it's huge in there. And I was like, I don't know about that because the Chinese restaurants, they're not really doing too well here right now. There's one on Pedro, there's one on Route 5 over there. And it's like it's not doing all that well because some Dominicans opened up their own. And so yeah, it's a lot of competition. And you have to remember too, like a lot of expats and a lot of Dominicans, they'll just go to wherever to go pick up some fast food. So this Tienda Phoenix closed down completely, and now they're opening up a furniture store. So smart. And I said that to my buddy. I was like, I don't think it's going to be a restaurant. I think if they're smart, it's going to be a furniture store. And they did. So that Tienda Phoenix under construction right now, it's going to be a furniture store. That's going to be a furniture store across the street. And yeah, but the whole entire action is going down over there right now. I have so much footage for you guys. I walked along the beach today at 3 o'clock, August 23rd. I know a lot of you guys are like, tell us when you're making this walk. You guys are like, when you make these walks, tell us what date it is. So I did say in the video that it will be August 23rd. And yeah, great activity on the beach. How come I don't have any messages? Hi, Joe. Got one there. But pretty much that's it, guys. Just wanted to show you guys Pedro Clisante, what's going on with the fair. And oh, there's Milton. Look at Milton. So those of you who don't know, that's the owner here. I wanted to come and get a rooftop view. Hey Mano, how are you? Hey Stray Python, how are you? Hey Andrew Rose, how are you? Hey Lois O'Brien. Stray Python says, what is that girl doing in the street? Right? Look. The biggest celebrator of the changes. Let me see. Salim. See, the chicas are back. Yes, the chicas are back. But I gotta tell you, they are not coming out in the street as much. And when they do come out in the street, they're not like the way they were before. Like they're not just wearing like this one here is wearing some yoga gear. I don't want to put the camera on her too much, that's just rude. But she's wearing some yoga gear, but most of them are not. Most of the girls are dressing up very nicely, and they are, they're hanging out in restaurants because solicitation is illegal. Prostitution is not. They're allowed to exchange money for their bodies. That's not what the issue is. They're just not allowed to solicit it on the street. Solicitation and going up to the guys and pickpocketing them and doing all that stuff. That is not legal. So that's where the problem comes in at. But as long as the girls are inside an establishment, and I know some of you guys are like, well, they were in an establishment and they got picked up and taken out. No, that's certain females. Certain females, not all of them. You see, the police were doing surveillance before they started the raids, right? And before they started the raids, they were watching everyone in the streets, video surveillance. and they were watching and they knew who their targets were. And most of them were not the Sosua girls. Most of them were the people that come in, what you guys call weekend warriors, from Santo Domingo, from Santiago, Puerto Plata, and they come in, and a lot of them, they come in, they have like one job to do, but they come in with PIMPs. And that's where it gets a little shady as well, because PIMPs are illegal. And, prostitution is not illegal, but the girls need to, they need to relax themselves a little bit. And they have. They're doing really good. They're doing really good. They're looking clean. They're looking awesome. They're looking great. They're giving a really nice girlfriend experience. And they are staying out of the streets, and they're going into restaurants. And they're actually, you guys hear all the screaming coming on down from down there? They're actually behaving themselves, and they are actually going into the restaurants and buying drinks. They are going into the restaurants and they are eating food because they make good money and they don't get taxed. And they take that money and they don't spend it back on Pedro Clisante, right? So they come here, they make their money, they save their money, they get free drinks from the guys, they get free food from the guys, and then they keep their money and they take it back to Santiago, Santo Domingo. They don't spend it back here in the streets right here. They don't do that here. And they're not giving any money to these restaurants, right? So, yeah, now they actually are. They're sitting in specific restaurants and they're chilling out, and they are actually buying drinks and buying food, and they're being very thankful that they're not chased out of town. But they can't be, because it's legal for them to be able to exchange money for intimacy. That's not what the problem was. Let me see. So are they back? Yes, they are back. I don't want to get into. I'm not talking about where. No, they're not at King's. As far as I know, they're not. I know that lady in the street. That girl in the street is very happy in the street. She is, Salim. Amano says that's true. Mo Black says, whoa, baby, mama, is that down there? I don't know. But anyway, she's happy because she hears all the screaming. You see the stage over there? That stage, I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me big up the camera. Behind that camera is where all the excitement is. I came here because everything from that stage down is way too loud, and I would not have been able to get. You guys would not have been able to hear me. Put it that way. But yeah, oh, look how happy she is. Oh, she's gonna get down to the splits. Oh, she did some lunges. So you guys get those likes up there. I only came over here because I wanted to show you guys what was happening. So get those likes up. There's only 10 of them, and there's how many people online right now? 69? Come on now. Get those likes up. So basically they are dressed up now. Thank you. They are dressed up now like how it is in Punta Cana. Well, yeah, Salim, they need to do that. They need to dress up, and they need to be polite too. They're being very polite now too. Salim says she's working out. Straight Python. So do you know when the Hard Rock Cafe is having an event or concert? They already have been. Last week, Wednesday, they had amazing karaoke. It was the best karaoke any of us ever seen here. But before that, they actually had a concert. Tonight they have a concert. It's $10 to get in. They already had a concert last week. It was a cover band of Freddie Mercury, Queen. Oh my gosh, they were so great. The night before that, they had a cover band of the Beatles. Hard Rock Cafe. So most of the music they're going to bring in is rock. But I'm pretty sure that they're going to bring in some other people too, because that cover band actually did a lot of Prince, did a lot of Stevie Wonder, did a lot of stuff. The Hard Rock Cafe is awesome. All of the photos around the Hard Rock Cafe as well are showing like modern day artists, like and also a little bit of the older icons. Like they have one wall of icons, which is like Bob Marley, Whitney Houston, and I didn't see Prince, but I don't know. I have all types of footage. I'm gonna make a video of it. I'm gonna make a video of it and show you guys. But if you guys go on my Facebook, same spelling as my name here, Cerise Fairfax. Go on my Facebook. It's open, and just look at everything that I put up. Like it is awesome. The prices are really fair. I had the one night in Bangkok shrimp deal there. It was really good. I also bought salmon cob salad. But I don't want to talk too much about the Hard Rock Cafe because I'm here right now at Sliced. And Sliced is right here on the corner, and they're allowing me to video. And they are also the owners of Wings and Waffles across the street down there a little bit. And they also, Wings and Waffles has an amazing Cobb salad. So I really do want to still pay homage to the regular people that are here. Like I'm talking about people holding it down and, holding it up. Like Sliced is like, yeah, you know what? 100 pesos for a pizza slice. Look at the little girl jumping over there. I don't want to get too much, but look how happy that little kid is right there. Her face is all painted, let me see. Kenya. See, this is where you say, where the chicas? This is the ignorance that I'm not going to put up with. I'm not. Because the chicas are here. They're just not outside on the street soliciting. If you come here, you will get word from where they are, and you got to go see them there. Stop with this ignorance. Where the chicas? My whole channel is being watched, and so are all the other channels, and I never showed chicas on my videos ever. It's not my taste. It's not my style. I love all my viewers, and I came up here to show you guys what is happening. Talk to me. Talk some proper stuff. You know what I'm saying? Kenya, I'll be back. Stay live, whatever. You know what, Kenya Potter? I just might cut you off. And when you get back, you won't be able to get on. Another colonizer, shake my head. Kevin, okay. I have never cut off so many people on lives before. But I think it's time just to kind of get rid of people that are not regulars here. And they don't know how to move here. So they go on to the live and they always try to do things on a live. But meanwhile, they don't know what's happening like you do, Stray Python. Big D. How you doing, Big D? So J. Cole, they shut down the, hey, J. Cole, you have the name of a singer in Canada, a Canadian, J. Cole. They shut down the street because they're having a big fair right now. Dominican clubs are better than Hard Rock. Well, Lois, you've never been to the Hard Rock. I can actually see that for sure because people are actually going there. And they're also coming here as well. So there's a lot of people coming here and having a really good time. They're happy. Let me zoom in on her. She's dancing to the music that is being played from the tent down there. She's happy. She's loving the music. J. Cole, you just left Sosua. What was it like? A lot of people are coming and they're like, yeah, you know what? It's quiet, but guys that know how to move are moving great and they're happy. You know, the guys that don't, they're all over the live feeds and they're all over the comments. And those are the ones where we got to feel sorry for them, you know, because they're newbies and they also are probably people that never came. They're just people that probably don't have a passport. You know, they just never, they don't know how to move here. So you can't really beat up on them and get angry at them. That's all. You can't do that. Even though I'm getting a little rough on them right now, I have realized over the past weeks that that's what it is. There are people that never been here. There are people that don't know how to move here. There are people who maybe don't have a passport. They were thinking about coming and now they don't know how if they should come because they're a little worried that when they do get here, all the videos that they watched prior are not going to be what they were expecting. You know, let me zoom out a little bit because I want you guys to be able to see everything right there. You know, and they're like, oh my gosh, I've been looking online for like 2 years, saving my money to come here, and now everything's changed. And it's like, still come, go to the beach, talk to people, learn how to move, and celebrate your good time here. The women are even happier because the women don't have to walk up and down the streets. The women don't have to, you know, do anything. They just go to the couple of locations where they know they can sit and chill out with their girls, listen to some music, and they're good. Morning, noon, and night. And the word got out where they can go and they're happy there. You know? So it's really getting old now where the guys are like, oh, I'm not going back. I'm going to Colombia. Go to Colombia. Go if that suits you best. I'm going to Thailand. Go if that suits you best. Nothing beats Sosua. I'll tell you that right now. Everyone will be back here because they're going to see full season comes in October. And if you guys see this many cars coming in, the main road, you know, it's pretty awesome. The professional says, I will be in Sosua in 2 weeks. Hello, Cerise. Don't let the trolls get to you. Thank you so much. Thank you. You know what? You're going to enjoy yourself when you get here, the professional. You're going to be like, yo, it's great. J. Cole said, I had a blast. You just left. You had a blast. You see? Salim says, how was it, Jay? You see that? Look at Jay's not going to lie. Salim, there we go, guys. Listen, apartment. Are there shortage of mujeres? No, there's no shortage of women. J. Cole, don't say where you got the women either, okay? Please don't. Please don't. I don't want that restaurant to be in problems. We don't want any restaurants to be in problems. Like, just don't put it here. Let the men come here and figure out what's happening when they get here. Please don't call out any places because we don't want anybody thinking it's a brothel. We don't want anybody thinking it's anything. And anyway, the authorities already know where those places are. But you don't want that place getting shut down, you know? Let the men get here and figure things out themselves. Sorry, I'm not blocking. Oh, look at this guy right here, Neon, at the same time said, let her block. I'm not gonna block you. I'm gonna let you open up your mouth. Coming back soon. I was there 2 weeks, twice in 3 weeks. Wow. Tony, I know how to move and rarely leverage Sosua. There are many beautiful spots in the DR. There you go, Tony. There we go. McMurray in La Casa. J. Cole, I had a tour guide. Good, there we go. I hope that the people with the creep cam don't blow up. Like, exactly. Don't say anything. Those people who are nasty, dirty birdies, they don't need to know where that spot is because if they go there, then that's it. It's unnecessary. Most of those guys are just trying to look for views on their YouTube channel, and they are the ones that actually made Sosua look really bad. They made it look cheap. They made it look cheap, and so don't say anything. Sometimes we need to just hold it down. I had some people contact me on WhatsApp. Tell me where to go. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not. What do you think this is? I never videoed the girls. I never told you where to go for the girls before. I'm not going to tell you where to go for the girls now. Come to Sosua. Enjoy the beauty of it. Enjoy the love of the energy, the people, the nudity, the streets. Understand that it has changed. It will never be how it was before. Come. High season is coming. But don't sell each other out like that. You guys just gonna make it all bad for yourselves. It ain't the Sioux if she's not in the middle of the street. Maurice Hayes. I hope the people right. Okay, let me see. Jonas. Let me turn it back to her. Jonas says, did the Chinese store close down next to Rumba? Yeah, right there. They closed down and they're opening up a furniture store. Hey! She will come up here. You're right. Oh, the police are closing her down. Police are shutting her down. She's like, let me dance. But they don't want any craziness going on in the streets either, right? She's wilding out. She's high. So, they don't want her all high. There's kids around. And they're like, hey, there's families here. You can't be all high and stuff. But she did a really good little job dancing there for a little while. But yeah, the Jonas, the Tienda Phoenix is turning into a furniture store, which is really, really smart because they know that there are 3 7-story plazas being built on the beach. And not only that, a lot of condos, and people have to go to Santiago for really good furniture or papatera, and there's a lot of expensive places. So here right now we're going to have a couple of places, and I'm looking forward to it because I really want to fix my apartment up. Salim says go to Colombia and get scoped. What's that mean, scoped? Maurice, don't need strip if you've been multiple times. Maurice, preach to the choir, please. Please. Volk, damn, is that Los Angeles? Jonas, fellas, I know where it is. My buddy lives there and kept me updated. Yeah, guys, don't do the foolish thing that you did before. Please. Don't do that. You guys all did really foolish stuff. I'm not blaming you guys on my feed, but a lot of vloggers came here and did some foolish things in the street. They did some foolish videoing and they ruined things for just everyone. But now the new Sosua is really beautiful. So where there's negative, there too lies positive. And I love the new Sosua. I really do. And when I see the girls walking down the street, they hide their face a little bit, some of them, but they don't give me dirty looks any longer. And they look pretty, they look nice. They look like they're trying to hide the fact that they're working girls, like straight up. And fellas, I know we're okay. So let me see. Swole OG says, or is that swole? Swole in Spanish, swole in English. I need a lady. Let me see. I don't have my glasses on, guys, but I got to get back down there to the party. Captive says, no, I don't know what that's about. Once you learn how to move, you'll be fine. That's right, J. Cole. J. Cole, you're doing a really good justice right now. Keep it up, brother. Just do not speak. Don't even say a word except for what you're saying. You're doing really good. Just don't name places, establishments. It's not necessary. They're not brothels. They're literal restaurants, and the girls are comfortable there, and they are happy there. And those establishments don't mind the girls being there, and so it's like a win-win situation. You know, the girls don't need to walk the street. They don't need to be on cameras. They don't need to risk their face, especially if they're coming in from Santo Domingo, Santiago. You know, they want to keep their privacy. They go right there. Um, no, the police did not mess up the Sioux, actually. Jonas, I disagree with you. They are actually doing great. They're doing wonderful. The police are doing wonderful. Edwin, what villa community you refer to get properties in Sosua Ocean Village, Casa Linda, Hispaniola, La Mulata? I like La Mulata. It's not a gated community. It's a private, like you can go up there and every house has its own private area. I really like it. You don't have to pay HOA fees. You just buy your house and you're good. You pay your property tax if it's over $250,000, and you're good. The other places that you named are, you know, community, they're gated communities, so you do have to pay your HOA fees. They have guards out front and stuff of that nature. So I'm more down with La Mulata. Sosua Ocean Village is very beautiful, great place. Casa Linda has its clients, you know, sometimes it's ups, it's downs. I'm not here to put it down. I'm just saying, like, you know, if you're asking me for my opinion, I just think that maybe living on your own. Now, if you're looking for a gated community, it depends on what your income is. If you want to go to Sosua Ocean Village, or if you want to go to Casa Linda or Hispaniola is great as well. Those three are really good places. But remember, if you don't want to spend HOA fees, then you definitely want to look in La Mulata. If you don't mind spending HOA fees and you are more of a community person, then definitely check out the communities. Scoped is drug. Oh, Jonas, there we go. Scoped is drug. Yeah, that's right. Oh my gosh, I have so many story times coming out about Colombia. And you guys know I always do Dominican Republic stories, but I have stories coming out about Thailand. I have stories coming about Colombia, because now the guys who have changed their plans, and they're like, Cerise, I should have just went to Sosua. And they're crying to me. And they're like, Cerise, I should have just kept my plans and went to Sosua. It would have been better. And yeah, they are really giving me some stories now. Crypto, it's not that bad up there. You can still figure things out in Sosua. That's right. Maurice, you're trying to tell them. That's it, Maurice. You can tell them without talking too much. I'm gonna miss that aggressive groping. No, you won't. It's there after 10:30. I was there for a week. Just got down to Santo Domingo yesterday. Awesome. How was it, crypto? AL Travel landing September 3rd. Anyone want a link and find? There we go. These are my guys. My guys are back. The smart ones that are discreet and awesome. You guys, these are the real ones. The YouTubers ruined the sewer. Yeah, they did. You know, great advice. Thanks, Edwin. There we go. The police are going to raid the parties in October for Halloween. Hey, the police probably will raid if the girls come out and start going on the streets. That's the only way the police are going to raid, if the girls come out and get brazen. But if the girls don't come out on the streets and solicit, there's going to be everything fine in Halloween. If you are coming for eye candy and you want to sit outside of a bar and video people as they walk by and just see the girls walk by you, then you're definitely not the person that should come. Sosua doesn't need you if that's what you want. If you just want to sit down and nurse a beer for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, or even just drink a juice and just people watch and not invest anything into the restaurants, then yeah, so the new Sosua is not for you. Definitely go to Las Terrenas or go to Boca Chica or go to Santo Domingo or Santiago, and maybe or Colombia, and you may find a better place for you. But if you are a person that likes to come here, go to the beach, go to a couple of other places, meet the brothers, have a little camaraderie, understand how things are moving here, and you're good with it, you're going to have the best time ever. The best time ever. You know? The beach, Adrian, the beach is really good. Let me see. I missed a couple of comments here. Jolly, it's me, Cerise. We spoke at Jolly Rogers for a couple of hours. Laugh out loud. Don't drop my name, please. Crypto. I speak to a lot of people. Did we speak last week? And we spoke about your work. That was probably one of the, if it's you, that was one of the most fascinating conversations I've had ever in the whole 7 years I've been here. And I thank you for that. I thank you for that. That was great. I won't drop your name and I won't drop what your job is either. But thank you for that conversation. Yeah, we spoke for like 3 hours, maybe 2 hours. And it was wonderful. So Jonas, who ruined Boca Chica and other parts of the DR? I don't know. AL, actually, Cerise, you got maybe $50 guide that speaks English, can show me neighbors. I do have a guy, even 1,500 pesos. Well, no, I do want to do him justice. So yeah, $50, give him $50 and he will walk you through every neighborhood around here, and he will, I don't know about girls, so don't be asking me about girls. You're not gonna have anything? You're not gonna have anything? You okay?
I'm going to the Chinese store because I gotta pick up some curtain rods.
Curtain
And this might be my perfect opportunity.
Huh?
This might be my perfect opportunity. I can buy the rods, drop them off in my town and come back.
I'll be here. Tell her, are you coming back?
Yes.
Okay, tell her that I would like a white wine, please. Okay, so my buddy just left, which means that I am with you guys for about another half hour. I don't know. What should I do? You guys tell me. I'm going to put the camera down there like that and still answer you guys. These are the questions that I love. These are the guys that I love. The last time I was up here on the roof here at Sliced, I got 12,000 views. Deleted the video. For me, it's not about views. It was garbage comments. People that were just so horrible and nasty. And I was like, yo, these are not Sosua brothers, sisters, mothers and misters. And, it wasn't the Sosua people that I know. But more people started to follow me because I was giving a lot of footage. And so a lot of low class people who probably never even stepped foot in Sosua before were like, where's the girls? Where's the girls? Never been here before, but they're used to watching videos with the girls, So you guys, I'm really loving these. I'm going to stay on this live for a little bit more time. All right. So let me gracias, amor. Let me see. Actually, Cerise, so I do have someone, AL Travel, that can show you around. He's a Spanish teacher as well. He can walk you all around town, but he carries a briefcase. He has a motorcycle as well. He could even drive you around for $50. but he's not going to show you any of like the ladies. You're going to have to figure that one out on your own. Go on the beach. Go on the beach. There's a lot of people there that will talk to you, and it's all about camaraderie. It's all about just going and enjoying yourselves. Listen, the authorities aren't trying to change the law. Okay, the law has always been no solicitation. They were just easy with it, very lax with it. I'm doing a video about this next week, and I'm putting a video out, a serious video about this next week. So Monday, you guys look out for my video coming out on Monday. You know what? Maybe what I'll do, the video that I took today, I'm going to put out tomorrow for you guys, because I really want you guys to see what the beach looks like. Okay, they demolished a lot. So clue in tomorrow. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Hit that like button for me, please. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. You'll get notified when I upload the video tomorrow. I usually don't upload on Sundays, but I really want you guys to see what happened on the beach today. How many places are demolished? They demolished more places so they can make room for the other plaza. Oh my gosh, the other plaza. So they're going to try to put these plazas together overnight. Apparently they're going to be ready. They're going to be ready for Feb. I'm not so sure, but I can believe that they'll be ready for February. But I did take a video going all the way from hola bien. I took a video all the way from Charamicos. I walked all the way across the beach. Those of you who don't like when I do videos with my dog, you have to watch it, because listen, I brought Noche out for my family day today. I did take her home after that. She's home now, but I walked all the way across the beach for you guys, and I showed you all the new demolition. The beach was busy today. It was busy, and it had nothing to do with this street either. With the street fair, it had nothing to do with the street fair. It was just busy on a Saturday. So I videoed that. I videoed the fair. I videoed a few people. So I'm gonna put that up tomorrow for you guys, okay? And Monday, I'm going to put out a video that I did on the ladies, the law, the regulations, and the real deal. Tuesday is always my news day. I tell you guys what's going on the island, real news stories. Wednesday, I'm going to be putting out a video of two guys that came here a week and a half ago, and they were loving it. I'm going to put that out on Wednesday. Thursday is story time. Friday, I'm going to put out another video of a guy that is here with his son, and we actually went to Hard Rock Cafe. Hold on. So the whole week is going to be packed with videos, guys. The whole entire week. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera a little bit for you. Actually, let me just turn the camera like that, because you guys can probably, just see what's happening. So again, tomorrow, beach video. Monday, chica video. There's no chicas on the video unless, there's no chicas on the video on Monday. I just want to let you guys know that. It's just about the laws. I'm going to be filling you guys in. Tuesday, news, everything that you need to know about what's going on in the Dominican Republic. Wednesday, two guys that are telling you guys straight, come here and have a good time. Restore tourism. Thursday, story time. And then Friday is another guy that is a veteran here. His name's Brad. So a lot. Let me just look at some of these comments. All right. So Salim says, I heard Boca Chica was Sosua. What happened there? Boca Chica was never Sosua, but it was its own place, kind of compared to Sosua. Some people compared it, but they did go in there and did the same thing. But they can't do that to Sosua. Sosua is always its own place. Cliff, I will definitely be there to support Halloween. You know what? Halloween, if you guys are planning on coming in Halloween, it is high season starting at that time. And if you guys are afraid of raids at that time, there's not going to be any raids unless people coming from Santo Domingo and Santiago, like PIMPs and brothels, start doing what they did before. And then, yes, the police will raid. But you don't have to be afraid of that. I do believe that everything will be under control by then. And they just don't want these streets being littered with a lot of solicitation. Now, after 10:30, 11 o'clock, I mean, people do come out. People do their thing. I have been seeing it getting busier and busier. But at that time, there are no families around anyway. You know? Kenya, I thought I got rid of you already. All right. Cynthia, enjoying you, learning a lot. Thank you, Cynthia. Edwin, maybe you do a more detailed video about these communities, although I like the one bill payment for everything. I suppose is something I have to research on. I don't know what you mean about the one bill payment, Edwin, but I do have a lot of videos on the different communities around, and I have done a lot of videos. Oh no, wait. Monday I might put out 2 videos. Gee, I have one coming out with a few apartments. Thank you for reminding me, Edwin. So Nanya, I will retire there. Nanya, you gotta get here. It's so beautiful. Jason, I like the live streams. Thank you. Jason, you just reminded me. Your name just reminded me. Look at this, you guys. I made that logo. You see where it says CE and then Rise goes up with the microphone? I made that logo. And this guy, Jason Montgomery, messaged me and he makes these. Look at this really nice. This is like one of those silver inside to keep everything cold. I've had the same ice. Listen, I've had the same ice in there for like the last hour. I just ordered a glass of wine and poured it in there. I drank everything with ice. I like to water things down. But yeah. And so Jason Montgomery, I did do a video on him. You guys can watch that tomorrow. I put his number out. But he can make logos. I made this logo myself just because I love making logos too. But he will make a logo for you. He's a brother here, getting his business up and running. Doesn't have a location, doing his business. He's making a lot of these mugs and, like bubbas. Back in the day, we used to call them bubbas, but he's making them. You can send your design to him before you come. Send him a little cash app payment, and he will meet you. Really nice guy. Like, such a nice guy. Just a good soul. I don't get anything by promoting him. He also made for me a really nice little keychain thing for Noche for her neck. I'm gonna put it on my bracelet. But it was so sweet, you know. Just a really nice guy. So I do want to give you guys, his number. Make sure you watch the video tomorrow. He's gonna give his number out there. His name's Jason Montgomery, and he makes these right here in Sosua. He does not want to leave Sosua. He does not want to go back to the United States. He wants to live here for the rest of his life, and I really want to big him up. So that Jason, you just reminded me of his name, and thank you, Jason, for liking my live streams. And Crypto said, "Yes, it's me, Cerise." Oh, Crypto, I thought about you when I got home, and what we shared, what we spoke about. We talked about a lot, but God bless you and everything that you do for your work. You are an angel. And the things that you're doing at your age right now, moving mountains and making changes, you keep up the good work, man. I know your family's proud of you. Your family's proud of you. Thank you for walking by and talking to me and just chit chatting. That was really great. You guys, I'm always open to conversation. I'm a conversationalist, as you can see. Like, oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. Hold on. I hope you guys can see those two little buggies. Look at them. So cool. But yeah, I'm always open to conversation. So, never hesitate when you see me. Hail me up. I'm not always going to video you. I'll ask you if I can do a little video. I will always ask you. I will always say, hey, can I take a photo? Can I take a video? And if you say no, it's no. I'm not going to beg. I'm not going to plead. I did ask Crypto, and he's like, no, I'm not really into it. But we still had that 2-hour conversation, and it was really great. Let me see. ATL, Old Head, go back to the party. I want to see how many of the locals are supporting. There's a lot, but if I go to the party, I won't be able to hear you guys or show you guys. So I'm going to go back down later. It's open until 9 o'clock, right? So I'm going to go back down and get some more footage. I got footage at 3 o'clock. I got footage at 5:30. And I'm going to go back down at around 8. Time is it now? It's only 6:53. I'm waiting for my buddy to come back. And I'm going to go down around 8 o'clock. And I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to take some more footage to show you guys. There's the party right down there. So you guys have to watch tomorrow to see what's happening at the party. Tune in tomorrow. I'm going to edit the video when I get home tonight. And I will put it up tomorrow, maybe at around 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And yeah, I'll make sure I bring that for you guys. I do everything for you guys. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the like button, guys. I don't see anyone hitting that like button. I'm not going to read any more comments until I see a couple of hearts show up. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, there we go. More than hearts. Got some happy faces, some celebrations. You guys are so, you guys are sweet. Thank you so much. Helps my algorithms. All right. So yeah, ATL, Old Head. I'm going to go back down there. I'm going to see the families. I'm going to go back down there. A lot of the families are probably going to leave by 8 o'clock because, they got to get their kids home to bed. Oh, you guys are still sending the love. Thank you. Let me see. AL Travel, don't need him for girls. Just want to see more of Sosua and cult. AL Travel. If you don't need him for girls, my gosh, I am sending him your way. Message me, and I would message me on WhatsApp. His name is Gustavo, very dignified man, and he will take you out for $50. That's a lot of money, but he will definitely take you out, and he will show you all of Charamicos where I live. And he speaks English. uh, and he will show you wherever you want to go, like all over Sosua. You know, he can take you to Los Costillos. I'll tell him where to take you. I'll tell him to take you like here to Bate, to Los Charamicos, to Los Cerros, to like Maranata near the river. And the river is really nice to go to. And Maranata, you know, you just stop too. You can stop at a few places and have a few drinks, like, you know, just stop at each place. He'll take photos, like, or you just get someone to take photos. He's not like real savvy, you know, like he's a real nerdy type of dude. He's my friend. I don't hang around fast talkers and street people. I hang around business people. So you know, but he's a little nerdy, but a good nerdy. Like being on the back of his bike, you're not gonna like, you know, be like feeling like he's trying to sell you something or try to get you in problems. Nothing like that. He will take you to Maranata, show you the river. I'll give him a whole entire list of where he can take you. I know where he can take you. What is this? Lones. Are the police still breaking into hotel rooms? You know, this is the thing. The police broke into a few places the first week, and that didn't happen after that. I was very upset on my live, and you guys know that. Oh, look, she's back. I was very upset, you know. Look at the police. They're like, oh gosh. Look. Can't stop the party. Oh, look. She's gonna wait till they get to her. He's like, come on. He's like, let her. Look. We told you. Why are you not listening? Look at her. She's like, I want to dance. The whole street is open. See? And the police are not aggressive. They're just like, come on. What are you doing? Why are you making it difficult? Look at her. She said, okay. That's all they're doing. The police are not aggressive. Look at them. They just want her to listen. You know, she can't go dance over there on that corner because the streets. Oh, they just want her to listen the same way as the street girls. The street girls are listening very well. Okay, back to the question here. Are the police still breaking in? No, they're not. The police are doing foot patrol now. There's no more big convoy trucks going up and down the street. Sometimes you'll see a couple of people going on like with some rifles, but they always had those rifles even before the raids. And they're on motorcycles sometimes, but the main thing is they are on foot patrol. And it's like this right here. You know, not look, he has a billy bat. Look at him. He just so sweet and innocent. They're not doing anything. They're not trying to bother anyone. They're just trying to really seriously keep the peace. So yeah, I just, you know, come on down. And no, they and Leonis, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. I don't have my glasses on. Oops. Loanis. The only reason why they broke in was the first week. They were going into places and they weren't shutting down any of these places either. Remember, they only shut down the casino, but you know, they went into all of these places, but they didn't close it down. Like for instance, when they went into Kings and you know, they did all this. and other places, they weren't closing the place down or even taking tourists or expats. They were going in there. They had very solid plans because everyone was under surveillance for a long time, months before they even made the raids. You guys know the day before the raids, they contacted all of the businesses and they said to the businesses, hey, come to Puerto Plata for a meeting. And they told everyone, come for an emergency meeting. All the businesses were notified, all the registered businesses were notified. And they had their option to go. And they said to them, we just want to make sure that you don't have any underage people working in your places and you don't have any undocumented workers. All of the places that are here have to have 80% Dominicans working in them. If a place has 90% or 80% Haitians working in there, then yeah, there is a little bit of a problem, but they have not imposed that yet. There are a lot of restaurants here that do have 100% Haitian workers only. And it's supposed to be 80% Dominican. That's the law. The law. See, here's some guys on a motorcycle. Just there we go. And there's some guys after them, but they're on their way. That's Puerto. They're on their way to the police station. But yeah, it is the law here, guys, that they have to have 80% Dominicans working in their business and 20% Haitians. So if they have more than 20% working in their business, that's against the law. But the police have not gone in to shut down those places at all. They just want to know if they are undocumented. That's all they're saying. Listen, are your people documented? You got your stuff?
Yes, we're already in the car.
Oh, nice. And what they're saying is you have to have 80% of Dominicans. And if you don't, then okay, fine. They're not closing down the restaurants. They know that they're viable restaurants. They know that they're honest restaurants. They've been watching them too. But they're like, okay, you know what? You do have more Haitians working in your restaurant than what is allowed. But as long as they're documented, as long as they have their papers. And Haitians can actually get papers for $300 and they have their papers for 4 months. And that's not so bad. You know, you guys, I want to plug this guy right here. You see him right there? I don't want to put him on too much on big screen because there's some girls there buying some food and I don't want to put them on camera without them knowing. But he has a wheelbarrow and he sells corn. He lives in Charamicos. His daughter is special needs. And I really need you, when you see him, buy a piece of corn from him. It's 75 pesos and it's really good corn, actually. It's hot, always hot. Look at it. Always hot. And he's a good guy. Natural Dominican. See, look, Dominicans, they buy from each other. Look, whole crowd going on there right now. You guys don't understand the culture, but you're going to learn the culture and you're not going to have any option when you do get here because the Dominicans are speaking. And they're not only speaking, they're moving, they're acting. They are doing what they got to get done. Look at 75 pesos for a piece of corn. That's like that's $1.50 for a piece of corn. And they have it. They're spending it. You guys all think Dominicans are broke. No, they're not broke. They're not broke. They own most of these properties here. Many of them have good money and good business sense. Many of them travel. Anyway, let me get to some of these comments. Do you guys want me to put the camera back down there again? There's a lot of police coming up right now. Don't be afraid. These guys are on patrol, foot patrol. They're just foot patrol. They're not trying to do anything at all. You guys know this guy right here. This guy right there. Look, you know him. I don't know. I don't want to move the camera around. The unofficial mayor of Sosua. All right. So let me put it over here again, and I'll turn the camera if I feel like I need to. Gregory, hi Gregory. Kenya Potter, I thought I deleted you off the channel. Jonas, there's this guy that lives there in Sosua and actually interviewed people that live and work in Sosua, and they are all upset about the business not making money. I don't know who this guy is, but I don't know where he went, but he needs to go to where the people live that are really happy about it. They actually had a parade here. They had a whole entire parade. The people are happy about it. Jonas, the people are happy about it. That guy. You believe it? No, that guy, don't believe it. Whoever he interviewed is most likely people who are not into business, and they're not like real Sosuians. Trust me, the Sosuians are loving the changes. Wait till I get back down there. Kenya, Hard Rock Cafe. It looks good. That guy. Hi, Cerise. We need more footage. Of where? Show me. Tell me where to put the camera, and I'll put it there. I like the live streams, Jason. Wait, did I already read all these? I seen your video tours. You do not drive far out near the villa communities. Yes, I do. Unless I miss those videos. Yes, I do. You got to go in and put Cerise Fairfax, La Mulata. Go in, and I went all the way up through La Mulata. Put in Cerise Fairfax, Playa Chiquita. Put in Cerise Fairfax, Playa Laguna. Put in my name and then put the area. I go all the way out. I go all the way, put Cerise Fairfax, Puerto Plata. I even did all the way out in Puerto Plata. Put Cerise Fairfax, Bella Vista. North Star. Hi, North Star. That guy. Yes, I'm going to get footage tonight. I'm going to get footage tonight. But first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down there where the stage is. You guys can see it's getting late now. I'm going to go down there where the stage is before they close at 9 o'clock, just to show you guys what it looked like. So I already got footage at 3. I got footage at 5:30, and now I'm gonna go back down there and get some footage at like 8 o'clock, just to show you guys. Kenya, why not have the event in Hard Rock and let the locals make money? I don't know what you're talking about. They have stuff in Hard Rock Cafe. There's something going on in Hard Rock Cafe tonight. It costs $10 to get in. They need to have a street fair. This is a street fair. Close down the whole entire street. Let the kids come out. You know how many kids have gotten faces painted today? They had cotton candy. They had popcorn. A lot of the Dominican artists came out with their jewelry. Latimar and Amber. Like just a lot. A lot of people were out. Hard Rock Cafe has nothing. I love the Hard Rock Cafe, don't get me wrong, but they have like really cool events. They have the best karaoke so far in town. They're really, really great. But yeah, that has nothing to do with what's happening right now. Mr. H, how you doing? Jonas, Hard Rock Cafe reminds me of a new restaurant in a small town that will do good for a few months. No, they're going to do great. They're putting in more in Sosua, which I can't tell you guys right now because it's privileged information, but there's going to be more happening. And look at, as the night starts to unfold, we're getting more and more people there. So let me put the camera over there because the other way, I don't know where you guys want me to put the camera. Anyway, let me just put it here for a minute. This Kenya, I thought I removed you from the channel. Am I like that far on the comments? Oh my gosh, I'm so far back on the comments. I am. Wait, hold on. I have CAI, I think, El Bermundiano. Hey, Cerise, the only businesses that are suffering in Sosua are the ones that centered their business around the women. That's right. But I was there last week and businesses are still making money in Sosua. There we go. You're so right. Yes, John Hope's Brick City Flames is open. I'm going to show you right now. They're actually right in front of the stage. You see the stage? You see Brick City Flames? Their lights are all open right there. Shouts out Vincent Shamar, the owner of Brick City Flames. Yes, they are open. Let me see. I see. Okay, I won't put you on camera. You want to give people a shout out?
It's incognito. You gotta let her be.
You gotta say something. Oh wait, there goes the guy. Dominican dude said selling corn. I love that corn. Okay, so you guys can see everything's starting to get lit up and live now. Kings are starting to get loud. Okay, let me see. Lots of money being spent. Bye, babe. Bye, sweetheart. Herb Young. Lots of money being spent. I'm loving this. Thank you, John Hopes. I will rebook my flight. Mark. Cap. Mark. Oh, Cap what? Who's lying? Please, brother. Please, brother. Or sister. Or mother or father. I don't know where you think you're from and what you're talking about, Cap. You're about to get capped off this whole entire life because you don't know what you're talking about. Adekunle. Hi. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Walking and talking with Mr. Green. Live, there's no one. All right. Like this guy doesn't, obviously he's a newbie. We don't want newbies on this channel because those are the ones that just kind of ruin everything and then they get information that they don't need. They just don't need it. Those are the ones that ruin everything, you know? Walking and talking with Mr. Green. Live, there's no one there. Okay, Mr. Walking and Talking. When you get here, you'll be walking and talking. And then you'll be like, oh, okay. Bye. Herb Young. It's getting lit for real. You can see it, right? Look at it. People are coming up and down the streets. Even these guys right here, the taxi, they know to come out now. People are starting to come. The cars are all coming out now. Rodwell says, I come there every year for the past 15 years and it's not the same. And I am not talking about the women neither. It's a shame. Well, then you have not been here in the last year. Because if you've been coming for 15 years, then you know last year was not the same as the year before. And neither was it as the year before. Many, many businesses are suffering here. And especially the ones where they rely on the women, Mr. Rodwell. So you know that it is not cool that these businesses should be suffering. John Hopes, you are so lively. Drinks on me. Aw, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Big Hurt! How you doing, Big Hurt? Hello. Oh, you've been drinking? No, I haven't been. I had this glass of wine right here. Look. But I came up here because the street is closed down. And I really want to show everybody what is happening. There's a fair going on. But I'm about to let you guys go anyway because I'm going to go down there and get some footage. I'm going to put up the footage tomorrow on Sunday of the beach. I went all the way from Charamicos, along Charamicos at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I came to the street and then I took some more footage at 5:30, and now I'm going to go down and take some more footage because this is only until 9 o'clock. John hopes I'll be there in October. Awesome, John. See you when you get here. Business needs to start hiring more with all the new customers. There's going to be a lot happening. Edwin, I don't talk about him because he got out. He got out, but I really don't know him. I've never, like, I don't know him. And I don't deal with him, and I don't say his name, and I just don't. So yeah, you guys will have to come here and see him. Apparently, he's done a few videos, so you guys can find his videos online. Someone told me the other day that he's done a few videos, but I don't know. Pete said hi. Pete, how you doing? John, when I get there, I'm buying you some wine. Ah, John, sounds great. Rodwell, do you have any money invested there? You know, I do, but I don't talk about all that because I'm one of those people that don't talk about money online. And I think it's actually crass, grossly stupid when people do. Someone that starts going around and showing what they do for other people, and they're like, here, take this money, take that money, and they film themselves doing that. It's ridiculous. Anyone that talks about whatever they have done here for the people and for themselves, it's not really smart. It's nice to always be humble and incognito when it comes to investments and any type of things like that. That's just my own belief. I was raised that way, and my parents always taught me less said, better done. Never tell your left hand what your right hand's doing. Ask Kia. And Sosua, is Sosua back to normal? If so, I'll book my flight. It's coming back right now. By October, it will be way in gear. Salim. So at 10:30, it's on. Usually around 10:30, it really starts getting lit. I mean, people just start coming down the street and everything like that. Of course, right now I'm sitting at Sliced, and this is the corner. Usually that is really happening, and I don't like to tell everybody what's happening, and I'm not the one that's going to give you the tour around the women or do anything like that, but I will tell you that it's really important for you to come and enjoy yourself. All right, Anthony the Great, be coming Halloween because you're going to have a really good time. Big Hurt, see you next month. All right, Big Hurt, shouts out to Big Hurt. Big Hurt gave me a really nice gift when I was leaving the beach one day, walking with my dog Noche, and you gave me such a great gift. It was really awesome. It was so kind of you. I went and I paid it forward. You gave me 6,000 pesos, and I took that, and I sat outside. Well, I went to a bar because I was on my way to Plan B anyway to do a video and edit videos, and I was sitting there, and so this was like the first or the second week. I think it was the second week of the shutdowns, and it was like pretty awesome how many people walked by, and I paid that forward. Celine, Cerise, dinner on me. Oh, thank you so much. I agree with you, Cerise. Thank you so much, Edwin. Now I want to show you guys something. I just saw this. I love nature. Do you see all those birds right there? Right there. Look at all those birds.
I've never seen a bird hang upside down like that.
It's a bat. They're bats. Wait till they start flying. Look at the little legs. Look at the little legs. They're bats. They're going to start coming out. All right, guys. What time is it? Oh, it is lit down there now. Hold on. What time is it? 7:21. You guys, oh, thank you. Go ahead. Hit that like button. Hit those loves. Hit that all that up. Look at everyone coming in. It's getting lit. The casino's not back, Salim. Casino's not back. At least I don't think it is. I went up there just to support them, to buy some food. And because I wanted to see if they were actually open. And they were not, but the food places were open. And I was like, what? They were charging 100 pesos for one little piece of chicken. That's a lot. And the piece of chicken was like just a little tiny little piece. I felt bad for them, but I was like, sorry. Like that chicken was sitting there in the cold all night. I went there 11 o'clock at night, and I was like, I'm not buying that for 100. They should just break me off a discount, but they didn't have the proper business sense. They should have said, hey, you know what? Just buy it at cost, because at least they're going to get their money back for what they spent it on, but they were still trying to get that profit back. And I'm like, huh? What is it?
Some sort of an electrical appliance that they have on there. The first one is connecting the two lines. Whatever else is up there, it ain't alive. Because I got one down there at that end too.
Oh, they're not birds, guys.
They're not bats. They're not alive.
They're not alive.
No.
They're not bats. My last live that I was on before, there were birds.
Yeah.
Flying there. So they're not bats, guys.
The only wild animals I ever seen in the Dominican is birds.
Yeah, there's not a lot of other stuff here.
You know why?
Why?
They ate them all.
No, it's not true. We're on an island.
Right. And believe me,
There are no bears. There are no lions. There are no elephants.
There's no deers. There's no skunks. There's
Not
no
on an
raccoons,
island.
There's no squirrels.
There's not on an island.
I was in the Navy. I'm telling you, I've been on plenty of islands.
Not squirrels. There wouldn't be any squirrels here. They wouldn't eat
Sicily
rats.
is an island.
This is a Caribbean island. Look it up online before you say that they're going to eat stuff.
I'm telling you, that's
The
what
same thing in Cuba. They don't have that in Cuba either. There's no bears. There's no lions. There's no tigers.
There never was.
Right.
But there were deers. There were antelope. There were.
No, antelopes and deers are cold weather. They're not hot weather. Look it up online. There's some brothers. Maybe I'm wrong. Teach me something. Teach me how to. Oh, the lights just came on. Alligators are here. Haven't you ever been to Regamo? There's alligators here before. LU is the nightclubs open. The nightclubs are open, yes. Big Hurt. Oh boy, is that the guy from Boston talking about birds? No, my other buddy. Harlem World. Tell him, So I'm going to go down there very soon, guys. But you know, I love you so much, and it's so hard to just stop talking to you. Like, And I'm so happy that I'm seeing these beautiful comments again and not the crazy comments. Last time I was up here on this roof, I'm at Sliced, by the way, guys. Last time I was up on this roof, I got 12,000 views.
Right.
I am right. What am I right about?
Basically, they're saying that the reason that you don't find a lot of the native animals here is because this has already been industrialized by tourism. So you're not going to see it here or in the capital or in the center of the island. But if you go to places like Monte Cristi, you're going to see a lot of these indigenous creatures that they have.
Right.
I'm just used to being in New Hampshire where you see roadkill every 35 feet. Here, there's no roadkill other than dogs and cats.
But they don't have raccoons here. They don't have squirrels here. They don't even know what that is. They've never seen them here. But they have, what are those things called? Water cows. They have water cows, manatees. They have manatees here. Iguanas. They do. They have a lot. But we live in Sosua.
I know, and they have that really wild creature from Canada, Fairfax.
That's her name. Oh, Cereza. The Cereza breed. That's me. My name in English. My name in Spanish is Cereza. It means cherry. Cherry in English. Cerise in French. Cereza in Espanol. I have it right here. Cerise Cereza. There's my microphone. That's my microphone. Guys, look what my microphone is.
6 months. It's not like that long.
Oh, really? Really? You're watching him. He's watching the corner. Look at my microphone, guys. This is a muff from my microphone at home. This is one of the portable microphones.
Windshield.
And I have it connected to a spoon. Oops. I have it connected to a spoon. Look at it. And then I got this money clip online. I had it engraved from Temu. And I glued it with crazy glue to the bottom of the spoon. They're both gold. Look, I have gold. I bought these gold forks and gold spoons and gold knives for my apartment online. Not real gold, just stainless steel. And so what I did was I was like, I'm going to stick my money clip there. Look. That's those little microphones. Look. And that's what you call a creative person. Okay, we have Sam Reed. Go in the mountains. Y'all be surprised at what you see. That's right. Gaspar Hernandez is. Oh, he said go in the mountains. We'll go. We got to go to the mountains because that's where you're really going to see some stuff.
I can go home and see some stuff.
Well, you're talking about seeing stuff here. Alio says, I'm coming next week. Any advice? First time? First time! Oh, come on over. Just go to the beach, sit down. There's a few places that are still open. Right now, where I'm at, I do have to give homage to where I'm at right now. Come here to Sliced. Sit here. The same owner of Sliced is on the beach, and he owns 39. Go to Jolly Roger. I have to give some love to Jolly Roger as well. Go to Wings and Waffles as well. just go and spread your wings. But if you are the type of person that really just wants to like get to know a whole bunch of people at one time and just chill and chat, ask for Milton at number 39 on the beach. Go to Valero on the beach, ask for Manny. Manny is the owner of Valero. I believe it's 108 on the beach. Don't be discouraged by all of the places that are demolished. Oh, look, talking about Milton, there's Milton right there, shopping for his place. He's coming up here probably right now. You can go to 108 Valero, really great place there. You're going to meet some people there. Don't be discouraged by all the places that are demolished on the beach. The people are working around it. Don't just stop at like 39, although I'm telling you, go there. Oh, look at his dreads. Beautiful. Look at his dreads. Very nice, neatly. Beautiful. My dad was a Rastafarian, not just a dreadlock, but he was a Rasta. My son is a Rasta, and so is my daughter. Anyway, my daughter is 36, my son is 30, and my dad has passed on. So whenever I see dreadlocks, I always take a moment to give a little love and respect. So don't be discouraged. Don't just stop at the beginning of the beach because it's torn down. Go walk a little bit, go to the middle of the beach, and then also go to the end. Go all the way to the end. Go all the way to the end where Charamicos is. Even go up that little hill and go to the Colmado. Go right up the hill and pass, Caribbean tours, and go in and sit down and have a nice little drink at the Colmado. People love it. Nobody's going to hurt you. No one's going to harm you. You're the first time there. Just sit down and go on that little Colmado and say, hey, I saw Cerise's videos. And did you just say, La Gringa? You show a little photo of me, and they'll be like, oh, okay. Yeah, get your drink. They'll look after you. Go like after 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You guys hit that like button for me, please. But yeah, man, just first time here, don't worry about it. I also have someone, his name is Gustavo. He can sit down with you, give you a nice little Spanish lesson for 20 bucks, or not 20 bucks. I think probably they give 500 pesos for like a half an hour. And then he can take you around, offer him a couple of bucks, and he can show you all around. Like someone earlier on the feed said that they were going to offer him 50, which is very generous. But I think if you just offer him even just 1,000 pesos, I think he'll take you around for an hour and just show you a couple of places, in the hood. And when I say the hood, what I mean is the local area where I live. It's not going to be real classy and stuff like that, but it is outskirts of where we are right now, and it's where the working class lives. It's a working class neighborhood, great place to be. Joseph says, Papa Joe coming through soon. Get the karaoke and live band microphone ready for the mellow sounds. Papa Joe, listen, man, this guy, I don't believe in anyone ever missing their boat in life. Papa Joe needs to get in his studio when he gets here. And Papa Joe, you need to literally go into one of these studios. I don't believe in people ever missing a boat in life. I believe that people have talent, and that talent should always come out no matter what, no matter when. And Papa Joe, you need to hit a studio when you get here. Create a song. I'm a songwriter. I can write a song for you. I can get you connected with some people in studios. Get in a studio and release a song, man. Your voice is so beautiful. IBA, great camera. Thank you so much. You mean great microphone or great camera? Murder Two Ways. Porque. I used to have a cousin named Murder Mars down in town, Toronto. Matthew, where we at? So right now we are at Slice. We're on the corner of Pedro Clisante and Dr. Rosen. If you just kind of look down the street from here, there's Rumba. Kings, and then right down there, there's a special event going on. It's a family event right now, and there's a lot of families out there. And it's showing you the new Sosua. I'm going to go down there in a little while, and I'm going to get some footage for you guys, and I'm going to show you guys what is actually happening. I'm just going to put the camera back over here again. Let me see, Salim. Do you think Sosua will be like Punta Cana in a couple of? Nah. Punta Cana can never be like Sosua. Sosua is an entity in and of itself. But Matthew, we are in El Bate, Sosua, off Route 5 on the corner of, like I said, Pedro Clisante and Dr. Rosen. Carlitos Way. Dang. Sue looks like the Campo. No, it doesn't. Stop it. Salim. I'm not gonna lie. I thought Sosua was over. Show Sosua. No, it's not over. Sosua is not over. Sosua will never be over. It's gone through so many transformations. You know what I call Sosua? Sweet Sosua. That's my girl. She's really growing. I love Sosua. On my Facebook posts, I always call her my sweet girl. Sosua is my sweet baby. This guy can't go down that street. He's new here. This is a one-way street. Where does he think he's going? Put his hand out the window. He's like, well, I didn't know. Go straight or turn right. So, Sosua will always survive. It's going through so many changes, but it's my girl, sweet Sosua, man. She's going through some growing pains. I remember when I was a little girl, my legs used to hurt when I was a little girl from time to time, and I would be in my bed late at night, and I would call out from my mom, and I'd be like, "Mommy, my legs hurt," and so she's tall. Like, she would come into the bedroom. I'm the middle child, two older than me, two younger than me. And she would come in my bedroom, she'd massage my legs, and she said, "You're gonna be tall. I think you're gonna be my tall child." And I was like, "Why?" She said, "Because these are called growing pains. And growing pains hurt when you're growing, but you become taller than the average." And I'm 5'9". And my three sisters, I have a sister older than me and two sisters younger than me, and they're like 5'4", 5'5", 5'6". My brother is 5'8". And out of all us five children, I am the tallest. So I look at that and I think about Sosua, and I'm like, yeah, man, she's just going through some growing pains right now. We just need to massage her. We just need to have patience with her and love her and, hold her right. How is sliced? Have you tried the oxtail pizza? Negrom. I love sliced. Grand Duke, I don't know what you mean. See stuff like what? Repeat it. Slice is great. Yes, I did try the oxtail pizza. Now, I come from Rastas, like I said, and my family, my dad was a Rasta, but he never really ate meat, but he would cook it. And so I was raised around a lot of Jamaicans growing up in downtown Toronto. So I know my oxtail, and I have had the oxtail here before, and it was really nice. The oxtail pizza. They're very generous with their slices here. It's quite well. Jameen says, I'm trying to start lover say? What's a lover say? They're in the Dominican Republic. What's lover say? Lover say. What's lover say? Or lover say? I don't know what that is. Grand Duke, I need that Spanish class. All right, give me a message at 829-702-7726, and I will definitely connect you with that guy. Ed R, don't ask me that. You obviously are not a person that knows Sosua or knows how to move here. And I don't mean to call you out, but you're calling yourself out, brother, right here on the line. Eddie, where the man? Oh, here we go. Two fools, one right after the other. There we go. Pilot. Hola. It's the same old Sue. Oh, Pilot, you're so right. Joe looks quiet. You mean quiet? No, it's not. It's not quiet. Looks depressing. JK, you don't know the place. Come on, guys, get those likes up. I'm about to go. I'm gonna go down and get some more video for you guys. Remember, tomorrow I'm gonna put out a video on Sunday, and I'm gonna show you guys what the beach looks like. I'm gonna show you guys what this event looks like right here. There, behind that stage right there is a huge event going on. So if you think the street looks dead, that's why. There's a lot going on there. Um, so let me see here. Joe says hi, hi Joe. TV says hi. Jason, hey Jason Fields, hola. Can't wait to come enjoy the new Sosua. Oh yeah, you know what? You're gonna love it. Oh my gosh. Blacy says fire. It is fire. Adrian, what happened to the casino? I think it's still closed down. It is temporarily closed. You didn't miss anything. Antonio says, my thing is, how hard is it going to be for the guys to date women in the DR now that Sosua has changed? Okay, I'm going to get to that. That's a very good question, and I love the way that you asked that. Nate Hassel says, been watching from afar. Love what you do. Hopefully we meet one day. I would love to meet you, Nate Hassel. All right, Antonio. Very good question, and you asked it so classy and very discreetly, and so I'm going to answer it very openly. Right now, the girls are figuring things out. They understand that they have taken things a little too far. The authorities have expressed to them that they are not allowed to solicit on the streets. It has always been illegal to solicit on the streets. It has never been illegal to accept money for intimacy. The girls are no longer hustling on the streets, but they have resorted to going to different restaurants in the Sioux right here on these streets. I'm not going to tell you where the restaurants are. Never did video the girls before the raids, not videoing the girls now after the raids, and I will never even get into that information. Just a side note, the other day I was doing a little bit of a video, and a couple of girls came up into my video and started to shake their butt in front of my video, and I was like, ladies, I'm videoing. I was just trying to capture some street views for my news segment every Tuesday, and the ladies came right up, started to shake their butt. And I was like, ladies, I'm like, you're going to be on camera. And I was trying to like tell them, like, hold it down. They're like, no, we need people to know that we're still here. And I was like, yeah, that's not going to happen on my watch. Like, I'm not going to show that on my video. We all laughed. The girls laughed and they walked away. Now, I do want to say that they are here. They're at certain establishments. I'm not going to say what the establishments are. I've had some people contact me and ask me what those establishments are. Do not contact me, because I will tell you the same thing that I'm telling you right now. Come here, go on the beach, do your camaraderie thing, your man thing. People will tell you exactly what is happening and where. It's not closed down. It's a beautiful place. Sosua will never stop. She's 2.0. Sweet Sosua will continue to sing. Now, when you do get here, you just gotta know how to move. I don't know how else to say it, because I'm not a person that promotes that stuff. I never did before, and I never will ever. But I will say, I do know, I see a lot of men just meshing into the new Sosua. Tomorrow, guys, is going to be a video that I'm going to put up. I'm going to be videoing the beach. I'm videoing the event that is right there in front of us. It's on till 9 o'clock, so I'm going to head down there and I'm going to get some video footage just to show you the family life. A lot of you guys are like, how are they going to turn it family? Well, they did. And you can see that the streets are not with the ladies, and the ladies get it. The ladies get it. They get it more than the guys online. The guys online are just upset, especially the ones that have never been here, because they like to see those crazy videos with girls doing things in the streets. But the girls never did like to be videoed. The girls never did like to be on videos at all. And they actually complained to a lot of the authorities. So, a lot of those vloggers that did come here and take video ruined it for a lot of you guys that are discreet and are pleasant and do like to come here just to have a real good time and chill out, you know? So the ladies are good. They're safe. They're fancying it up. They're getting some nice shoes on. They're getting nice outfits on. They're giving guys more time. They're giving guys more respect. And they are all at certain establishments. And the other people are walking on the streets. You'll be very surprised to see some of the ladies that you know from before actually walking on the streets with their children now. And at nighttime, they're making dates. It is very nice right now. And yeah, the police aren't going to do anything. The police are great. Oh, well, Razor Race. Aw, gotta know how to move, Razor Race. I love you so much. I can't wait to meet you in person. And Razor Rays, guys, make sure you go and check him out online. It's the exact name right here. Razor Rays is also his channel name as well. He's coming to Punta Cana soon, so go drop him a line, watch his lives. Pretty awesome. Let me see. Diggy that says, do you have any nice apartments for around 800? Oh my gosh, 800 a month is a real good budget. And yes, I do. I have a couple of apartments. 800 a month can get you a one bedroom. I do have a couple of two bedrooms. In Puerto Plata, I have a two bedroom for 750. So if you're looking for something 800 a month, let me know. Right now, I do have a few of them, but by time October comes, they'll be taken. So you got to hit me up at 829-702-7726. Can you ask her for my bill, please? Me la cuenta. Guys, I'm going to let you go soon. Jason says, amazing little town with much more potential than what has been. Yes, absolutely. Antonio, thanks for clarifying this, because these vloggers are out here posting bad information, telling me they're locking gringos up. No gringos are getting locked up at all. You can see the police in the street. They are there only for regulation. They're only there so the girls don't come and solicit. They don't need to go in and do any more raids. They have everything on lock. Everyone is happy. Look at these guys right here on the corner. The taxi men, they're all happy. They're giggling. It's beautiful. The girls are happy. The girls are safer. The girls are actually safer. And I love knowing that the girls are not getting videoed against their will. I'm glad that the girls are going to certain establishments, and now they're taking their money and they're actually buying a couple of drinks. You know, before they weren't buying anything. They were just on the streets making themselves vulnerable out in the public, right? There's some girls. Oh, let me turn the camera back here this way, because I know you guys like to see a few things. So girls are now on motorcycles. They're all on their way where they need to go. Yeah, you're gonna see police walking, but there's less police on motorcycles. You guys know, for those of you who have always been coming here, you know, you would always see the police trucks going up and down the street. You would always see two police officers on motorcycles constantly, consistently going up the street. Now they're not doing that any longer. They're all on foot. They're walking. It's pretty cool. They're minding their own business. They don't want to trouble nobody. Remember that song? Lottie Dottie, we like to party. We don't cause trouble. We don't bother nobody. That's exactly what they're doing here. They don't want to trouble anyone. They just want, if you have a problem, someone pickpocketed you, someone took advantage of you, go up and tell them. They're just young guys that just got trained, and they just want to keep the peace. They're just here to help keep the peace. So yeah, the girls are safe now. The girls have a special place to go to, a couple of special places that they go to, but I'm not going to say where that's at. It's not my style. Never was, never will be. But I'm happy that the girls are not being exploited. That's one of the things that they did say. Human exploitation This is exactly why they came in. Do you know that one of the reasons why they raided, one of it was they were saying exploitation of the migrants. Exploitation. They were exploiting the women here. And they're like, no, you're not going to exploit the women any longer. You're not going to do that. And they were tired of all those vloggers that were exploiting the women. It was unfair. Now the women are safe. AL Travel. Police don't mess with us. Been there with plenty of police and girls. Yes, John Dean. Are the girls back? Listen, I'm going to go now because I can see that a few people are coming on that just like to ruin things and they're foolish. Just get here if you really want to know. Thank you, North Star, for saying love your lives. I love you. Mr. Xavier, turn the camera horizontal. I can't turn the camera horizontal because YouTube won't let it. Thank you, you guys, for hitting that love button, the like button, everything. And then we got Hoochie Coochie. Hoochie Coochie. Even your name is gross and your comment is just even grosser. That's even a word. Clearly, you don't even know what's happening here or what's going on. You don't know the town well enough to know that you should be silent. He ruins it.
Over here or anything like that? You happen to have a pen on there?
I do.
You have a pen? Can I borrow a pen, please? Sure. So, I don't even want to say it because you're on camera.
Hold on for a second. Yeah, no worries. You have to make me have to scribble a little bit with it because I don't use it very often. Working? Okay. Yeah, those of you who are on the live, like Hoochie Coochie Man, AL Travel, love you, brother. Wendy, I heard there is a big mall being done there with the vendors. Where is so it's up a little bit more, Wendy. It's a food court, and it's being built just a little bit north of Plan B, across from Cheers, close to Smiley's. Not really a mall, but more of a plaza. And hello, how are you, love? Coochie Coochie Man, cutting you off, brother. You are a heat score. Sorry, guys. Any heat scores on here for now on? They're not getting any question time. Freddie, Cerise is heavily invested in giving us information. Thank you, Freddie. I am. I love you guys, and I want to make sure you guys enjoy your time here. And all the lies out there are not really cool. Let me see. Jay Quip. Don't let a few dummies stop the show. That's it. You can't let them stop the show, Big Hurt. Freddie Mac, the new Sosua. Okay, here we go. Freddie Mac, you're about to go off because you're a foolish person. That's just what I've been doing, guys. Just cutting off fools. Herb Young, lots of business going on. That's right. Am collecting data. Have a great and safe night. Thank you, you guys. So make sure you guys look out for the video tomorrow, Sunday. I normally don't release videos on Sunday, but I will be releasing one because right there in front of us is a stage, and behind that stage there's some action going on. It's family friendly stuff, but you know, it just is also a lot of the kids are leaving right now because it's like 8 o'clock. Kids are going home, so now it's an adult affair. I did get some footage of the beach today at 3 o'clock on my way walking across the beach with my dog, so you do have to be patient with some of the video because of course she needs to stop and go pee and go caca and had to deal with all that. But I did get enough footage at 3 o'clock, and then I got some footage at 5:30, and then I got some footage again right now on live, but I'm about to go down there and get some footage for you guys. So that video is going to be up tomorrow. I'm going to probably put it up, I don't know, maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon because I got to edit it. I don't think I have too much editing to do. I might put it up at 11 o'clock in the morning. I don't know, but I like to put up things on Sunday after church time when I do put up a video. So I love you guys. Huge hugs, loads of love. Please go ahead and subscribe. Hit that like button for me. I got only 82 likes, and I've had a few people on here, and I make this video for you. And you know, I got some really nice love from you guys tonight. I'm loving the new segment for the news. Thank you. I'm collecting data. I really appreciate that. I work hard on that segment. It's not easy. I work on that segment for the whole entire week. And it's not easy, but I really love that segment too. But so tomorrow I'm bringing out the beach video and the street video. Monday I'm bringing out a video about, well, I don't know. There's just so many videos I have in the queue. But I really want to bring out this one of these two guys that were here like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, that I took a video of. And this was like then. Imagine if they were here now. But I want to put that one out. I want to bring that one out. Tuesday is my new segment. Wednesday, I'm going to bring out, I don't know what I'm going to bring out Wednesday now. Like, it's just my mind's all over the place. But I might bring out one about apartments that are available. Thursday, of course, is story time. And then Friday, I'm going to bring out another one as well. So let me see here. Most of the nightlife don't start till 9:10 anyway. You got that right, John Dean. Let me see, Eric. What is going on Pedro Clisante after the family day is over? Well, I'm going to show you guys. They're probably going to break down a few things. So I'm going to go over there right now behind that stage. I'm going to take some video footage for tomorrow's video. And then after that, I'm going to probably come on back up here and show you guys what's going on a little bit later. And then we got J Dig, Southside, Jamaica Queens. Hit like button. All right, that's it, guys. I'm going to let you go. I love you. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Look for that video that I'm going to bring out. I'm going to do some more videoing and stuff of that nature. Let me go down there behind that stage and get some more footage for you guys. I just came up here so I could at least show you guys what's going on in the streets, but there's a lot going on over there and I would not have been able to do it live. All right, but I am going to come back up this end again later. Love you. Huge hugs. Please be good to yourself out there, okay? And John says, do more lives. I definitely will, John. My concern now is the hurricane. John, don't worry about hurricanes. We are right now in Sosua and also on the North Coast. Thankfully enough, if you just look up on ChatGPT why hurricanes don't affect Sosua the way they do the rest of the Caribbean, and you'll see why. You should really learn that before you are afraid of it. My sister was the same way. My sister's coming September 16 with her husband, and she was afraid to come in September because she's like, it's hurricane season. And I'm like, no, you know, in the whole 7 years that I've been here, I only experienced really one hurricane. And the electricity went out for like 12 hours, but it was a tough one. But everyone was all right. There were no deaths or anything like that. You guys really got to go on ChatGPT and just look up hurricanes in Sosua and why they don't affect Sosua the way they do the rest of the island or the Caribbean. All right, guys, I love you. Have an amazing night. Look out for my video tomorrow. God bless. Be good to yourself out there. Remember, tomorrow's not promised, so make the best of today.